Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm Becky.
We are registered dietitians that are passionate about food as medicine.
In this video, we are talking about food as medicine for perimenopause. And if you missed it, go back and check out our last video where we talked about what to look for in terms of signs and symptoms of perimenopause and how to assess your lab values.
So when we're looking at setting the foundation of food as medicine for perimenopause, we want to focus on carbohydrate control and insulin regulation. So my number one recommendation is to consider a antioxidant-rich approach to a ketogenic diet. Check out this video here where we talk to you all about our Mediterranean approach to ketosis and how that helps to reduce inflammation, support microbiome diversity, and balance hormones. When you reduce carbohydrates and make ketones, we're going to lower the insulin levels in the body, which we've seen in perimenopause. Elevation of insulin can drive some of those nasty symptoms like hot flashes or androgenic acne and other hormone dysregulated symptoms. So bringing carbs down in the diet will help to bring those insulin levels down and also can start to reset your metabolism to maybe reduce some of that stubborn fat that you've gained in this hormone reduction stage. So when you have a low carbohydrate approach to eating, we're going to see insulin levels going down. This is important because insulin is anabolic and it often, especially in presence of elevated blood sugar, will increase body fat storage. We know also that when we're looking at symptoms of perimenopause like hot flashes or androgenic acne and belly fat, bringing insulin levels down is a number one priority to resolve all of those undesirable symptoms.
Yes, and paired with keto, I think bringing in intermittent fasting during this time stamp, especially if you have seen a little bit of stubborn weight gain creeping up, can really help to reduce overall caloric intake because we know that during perimenopause, your metabolic burn is actually going to decrease between 250 and 300 calories. So bringing in a 16-8 window of eating could help to offset this and also is going to support production of HGH in the body, which can aid in preservation of muscle mass.
Yes, so going low carb and maybe shortening your window of active eating are two strategies, but we're going to cover 5 food as medicine elements that we want you to incorporate to support best hormone balance. And not that we want to be anti-aging, but we want to age gracefully and really offset or reduce those symptoms of the hormonal change in the body. Starting with protein. Protein is absolutely key when we're looking for best metabolic and hormonal health. As we cross over age 35, we start to see that we are at risk of sarcopenia or muscle wasting. This decline further slows down metabolism, and it's also associated in medical literature to reduce life expectancy. On the other end of the spectrum, we see those that retain or hold more muscle mass have enhanced quality of life, mobility, less inflammatory response, and better longevity, which sounds really good. So we want you all to focus on 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you're at 135 pounds, the goal would be really during this phase to aim for 135 grams of protein, or at least 70% of your body weight in grams of protein. A couple ways to do that is ensure that you have biological animal-based protein at every single meal. So we have our lovely regenerative bison ribeye here as an awesome option that could be dinner or lunch. Looking at grass-fed whey is another great option, especially for busy mamas on the go. This is a way that you can pack in 25 or 30 plus grams of protein, and you're going to get a good amount of leucine, which further supports that muscle synthesis.
Beyond increasing protein in the diet, we also want to focus on increasing fiber. Fiber is going to help with those weight loss efforts because it's going to help to keep you full longer. We know, of course, it can support favorable shifts in our gut microbiome. And then certain types of fiber-rich foods like flaxseed can actually aid in supporting estrogen metabolism. So a really easy add would be to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flax into your daily smoothie.
Next up is going to be broccoli and sulforaphane-rich foods. So broccoli is going to further enhance meeting your fiber goals for sure, but broccoli specifically has some unique compounds that can actually support estrogen levels. There are phytoestrogens, or plant mimicking molecules of estrogen structure in broccoli, paired with sulforaphane. And sulforaphane can aid in the metabolism of estrogen through the colon as well as the liver. Adding a cup of roasted broccoli into your diet can be a great strategy to offset estrogen dysregulation in the body. Symptoms such as hot flashes, vaginal dryness, and estrogen decline risk factors on the bone. What's more is if you look to broccoli sprout or consider our BroccoDetox, which is a supplement containing organic broccoli seed, organic broccoli sprout, and myracinase, the activating enzyme to make the sulforaphane in the body, you're going to get enhanced liver detoxification and estrogen regulation, which can be really important, especially for those that have a family history of estrogen-related cancers.
Next up, we want to focus on omega-3s. So we know that omega-3s can support reduction of systemic inflammation in the body. They can also aid with insulin sensitivity. They can aid in lowering lipid levels, which we often will see a little bit of shift of our lipids as we go through perimenopause and certainly menopausal stage. And they can also help to offset the risk of depression that many women experience during perimenopause. Aim for fatty fish in the diet 2 to 3 times a week, and consider supplementation with our EPA DHA Extra as a concentrated form of omega-3.
Magnesium is our final tip, as this is going to support sleep quality and depth. We also can see better mental health with less mood swings, less prone towards depression, especially if supplementing with magnesium bisglycinate, because that glycine can further enhance serotonin and melatonin levels, aiding as mood stability and reducing the risk of insomnia. What's more is our Relax and Regulate does not only have magnesium bisglycinate, but it has a potent punch of myo-inositol. This is a compound that supports favorable neurotransmitter signaling in the brain, insulin sensitivity to support that blood sugar regulation, and can play a key role in ovarian function, supporting, even though the ovaries are slowing down production, a more gentle cascade with less symptoms or side effects. So a scoop to 2 of our Relax and Regulate in the evening is a really great approach. And then look to magnesium-rich foods. 2 to 3 cups of leafy greens would be a great suggestion, as well as nuts, seeds, and maybe even some dark chocolate.
Okay, so we've learned some really delicious ways to support your body through this perimenopause phase. Comment below on your favorite food as medicine tip that you learned today. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the Naturally Nourished YouTube channel so you never miss one of our bi-weekly releases. I like that one.